Have you ever traveled through time? We do it every day.
Asgardia is a country with a population of more than 1 million people from more than 200 countries on Earth. Asgardia gives everyone equal opportunities, no matter what their earthly status is.
It is possible to create and live in the future right now. Are you ready? Forward progress is the solution to the entire human race. Our mission is to bridge new horizons. In Asgardia, there is no limit to the universal development in the fields of technology, finance, and arts. Asgardia is a new space and digital economy which creates opportunities for the global economy. We deliver innovations. Do you want to get on board with us? We are developing various kinds of digital businesses, attracting them to the Asgardia platform that can be backed by the means of our umbrella, i.e. franchising of the Asgardia brand. We can not only attract investments into space programs from prominent institutional investors, but also affordable amounts from the citizens of Asgardia. We comprise of more than 1 million people.
Asgardia is a chance to realize one's dream. This is a dream-driven space nation. Asgardia is a chance to belong to a community of free-thinking enthusiasts, goal-driven dreamers, and fearless innovators, theorists, and scientists.
We are the first space nation. One humanity, one unity.
Asgardia.
We are creating
the future.
Yeah, that is a rarity where you're at.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I think we're live. Yep, we are. Okay, hello everyone all over the world. Welcome to our weekly question and answer session with me, Len Bitopic, the chair of Asgardia's Parliament. These meetings are not formal decision-making ones. They're work in progress meetings, and they are long sometimes, other times they're short, and I'll make announcements, and then anybody else who wants to come in is welcome to do so. We generally try to keep them to less than an hour. Probably today will be 15 or 20 minutes because it's a fairly light week. Important things, but it won't take me long to say them. And also Peter Morn, our Deputy Chair of Parliament, who chairs the chairs of committees meeting, which happens before this one. He'll be talking as well. So 4 things. First of all, the Executive Congress is happening in Dubai on the 29th of October. Now, the Executive Congress is a very important event where the chairs and the ministers and administration and the head of nation, me as Chair of Parliament, the Prime Minister and the head of administration, we all meet 40 people in theory, and it's strategic and they're very, very useful. All of the chairs of committees will have the opportunity to meet with the head of nation one-to-one, and there will be presentations made as well. And John, I think that we actually did have presentations from all of the chairs, but I'll check that out anyway. I'll see what the situation is for that. So that's the first thing. All of the chairs need to work with their committees to ensure that everyone has achieved one big thing outside, more than legislation, something outside Asgardia to bring Asgardia's profile up and to get more people to join Asgardia. So all the chairs have to do that by the 29th of October and present what each committee has done by then. I'm sure we can do it. This is a very active and very intelligent group. So also each committee will present the big thing they're going to do in the 6 months ahead as well. So a lot of work on the chairs, and that's really important. So please do cooperate with the chairs of the committees to do that. Secondly, we do have a vacancy on the Citizenship Committee. Bridget is just really too busy at the moment. She's not leaving Parliament, just a bit too busy to do the chair job for now. And we'll have an Asgardia legislative forum. And at that, it's the next week or two. At that, then we can select a new chair. You need to be on the committee to do that. Third of four things, it seems now that we have some very interesting developments in terms of the legislation, the LMRG, the Legislative Merit Review Group, is run by John Fine, and we need to start up some new legislation there. And that's important because we don't have to make legislation for the sake of making legislation, but it's important that we schedule things so that we know what we need and then we make it. I always say the less legislation we have, the better, the minimum amount, because when I was a British Member of Parliament, governments would make legislation just to look like they were doing something. Making legislation isn't doing something, it's making legislation. And so I'm hoping that we can do a more sensible and practically useful thing than I used to observe when I was a Member of Parliament. So that's an important point as well. Now, two other things within that. If you have a piece of legislation you think we should do, then let me know and we'll have a chat about it. But please only make legislation we need. I feel that mainly we should be turning that legislation into action. That's the main thing we should be doing. And that's what I hope we do. And then the second thing is, if you're not sure, just get in touch with me and I'm happy to talk anything through. There's no problem with that at all. And then the final thing to say is that it's an exciting year because a lot of things are happening in space. It's not quite clear what the relationship between Elon Musk and Donald Trump will result in. They've been having a very public argument. And I think others have already made clear that there could, John Fine has made clear that there could be problems for us with things being held up, like going back to the moon and so on. These things are outside our control and actually outside our right to comment as well, because we don't comment on earthly affairs. But I also think there may be an opportunity, because if we are intelligent and we work with the space travel pioneers, then we can be their passengers. And I think actually the shake-up that's happening in America could actually, and the competition between, I think, China really and other countries to be first back to the moon, that's my opinion, that's a healthy thing. And we can work with anybody exactly because we don't get involved in Earth politics. So my request there is for you to consider what we can do to reach out to people involved in space activities in your area of the world. And I think that would be very helpful to our acting Minister for Foreign Affairs, Nigel Evans, as he looks for national recognition for Asgardia with nation states in the world. Over to you, Peter.
Thank you, Lambert. Yeah, our meeting of chairs of committees was largely dominated tonight by looking ahead to the Executive Congress and what we're going to be doing there in October. It's very exciting. It's very exciting for the whole of Asgardia, not just for those of us who are going. And the last one, I recall, was absolutely fabulous. And this will be no different. And we have the chance to meet the head of nation, which is a rare pleasure and a great one too. So we talked about that. We talked about the fact that Bridget had to stand down as chair, so we have a need for another chair, and hopefully that will be sorted out at the next ALF, and then our numbers will be up again. But basically, the general air of excitement which dominates the committee of chairs continues, and looking forward to October. Not much else at the moment. There'll be a lot between now and October, but not a great deal at the moment, except to say well done, everyone, including our chairman, and let's keep it going.
Thank you very much indeed. And as I say, just to stress again, I want the chairs to really understand we need to get a great result from each committee to share with the head of nation. I'm willing to help, more than happy to help with that. because I'm here to empower you and facilitate success in Asgardia. Right, let's open it up. Anybody wish to raise anything on top of what I've said and what Pete has said? Ross, your living room looks bigger every time. Ricky.
So chair's got to be in Dubai on the 28th.
Say that again.
Chairs have to be in Dubai on the 28th.
Yeah, the 28. The active days are 29 and 30. So arrive 28 and leave 31. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think you'll be able to do it, Ricky?
I believe so.
Ah, fantastic.
I'm trying to work things out, but I believe I'll be able to.
As soon as you can, please let me know, because we just need to get that finished up, the booking sorted out. Very important. Yeah. The longer you leave it, the more expensive it'll be. Also, it's probably going to be the most expensive ticket. So I really want to get that sorted out. Where will you be flying?
Actually,
really?
I'll be flying from the Philippines. It won't be that expensive.
Okay. It would be great if we can get 12 out of 12. That will be a fantastic statement of progress. We've always got close. We've got close in the past, but getting all 12, I don't think we have achieved that since 2019. I really want us to achieve that again. And the head of nation will give one-to-one time for each of the chairs. And that's a really, really priceless thing. He's taking all that time just to make this happen. Ross, hi.
Hello, Lambert. Hello, everyone. I just really wanted to echo what I think Rebecca is saying here. Don't forget that Unity Day is on Wednesday.
Oh, yes.
Share content on Asgardia socials. I would say this to all the AMPs. I would love to see you guys getting on social media. I'd love to see you guys sharing your experiences about your time in Asgardia, not just as a member of parliament, but as an Asgardian, and just really taking this as a day to amplify each other's messaging, liking, sharing, and just really getting it out there. If anybody needs any help with that, about what to share, or to share images or graphics or whatever, ideas, then please do speak with me. I'd be happy to help you. So yeah, please make sure that that happens, because it's a big day for us. In the past, we've done quite a lot of interesting things, like taking pictures with cakes and celebrations and space theme things. So yeah, definitely get on that. The other thing as well is I am working with Sarah on a project at the moment, which is going to be a big one. And I just want to reach out to see if anybody might want to help volunteer to work with us to get this kicked off the ground. I can't say too much about it right now, but yeah, this wouldn't be just for AMPs. This would apply to any members of Asgardia who might be watching. Thank
you, Ross. It's so good to have you back and active. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're coming to Dubai as well, because I want to set a target that you'll get at least 4 billion hits in our coverage when we're there. You have to find something that 4,000 million people will be interested in. Only 4 billion? Wow. Yeah, well, the other half will be asleep. Is it all right if I just watch it myself 4 billion times? Or yeah, that would be okay. Actually, yes, that would be all right, because we can monetize that. That'd take quite a long time. That would. If you watch it for 10 seconds each time, that's 40 billion seconds. There's about roughly 80,000 seconds in a day. That's going to take a long time. Just clone myself then, or make AI replicas of myself to watch it, and then I could just really ramp that up, can't I? Okay, that's quite an interesting but frightening thought. Just imagine an army of Rosses. It would basically make the Imperial Stormtroopers seem like a tea party.
Oh, we'd run out of cheeseburgers really quickly if we did that.
But imagine cheese rights will conquer the universe. It'd be self-replicating, and that's wrong. Let's carry on. Yeah. It's called the Neumann machine, by the way. I think it's called Neumann machine.
Yeah, the von Neumann. Yeah,
Von Neumann.
yeah.
The cheese right machine. You're going to say something sensible, I think, Ross. Away.
I abstain. I abstain from speaking.
Okay, good. Well done. Well done. And I apologize for my levity. Okay, anybody else like to raise anything? I haven't really got much else today, but I'll have a lot more next week. So I'm hoping to have a presentation next week as well. Okay, there's an outside chance that I'll be in transit next week. So I just want to, I'll come to you in a minute, Kirby. There's an outside chance we'll be in transit next week. I'll be, so the choice is we can do it at a different time, or I can leave it for Peter or John to chair the session. Just let me know what you think. If you don't have an opinion, I'll make the decision myself. If you do have an opinion, let me know now. Kirby, hi.
Oh, everyone.
Hi.
Ferda, this is actually a message for Ferda. I just was wondering, what we had on the presentation we had 2 weeks ago concerning the education in space. Just wondering what we had set up for the follow-up for that one as well.
Youth and education.
Yes.
Ferda?
Yes, as you
Ferda.
know, our chair elected, Sebahattin Devecioğlu, our professor from Elazığ University, will deal with that. And he is in touch with our chair, Lembi Topik. He is writing the law right now, in legislation, sorry. And after that, I think he will come to work on it. Thank you.
All right. Are we going to work with their team as
If he builds a team, of course he will keep in touch with us.
You
Go ahead, Kirby.
Are we going to do a review for their platform, or are we?
As I know, our chair informs us when a project finishes. If the presentation is ready, they forward to the whole parliament.
We could do a presentation
All
here
right.
as well.
So, what? All right. Is he going to present again with the information and the laws that we want to work with when they're ready?
He will do a representation in the next digital sitting.
All right. Thank you for.
No, thanks. Thank you, Kirby. It sounds like things are happening. I've always said that we're really making progress when more things are happening than I can be involved in. And that's beginning to occur now. And that's a great thing. And that's something which I really want the head of nation to see, because with the 12 committees beginning to really work now, we make a huge difference. Huge difference. Okay, thank you. Anybody else? Okay, let me summarize. Just raise your hand if you have anything you want to raise. I have some work to do for Ferda. I have some work to do for John. You all the chairs have some work to do for Head of Nation. And the 29th of October is very soon. It's really soon. So let's see if we can get a big win on each department for that time. And also, each committee needs to be clear about a realistic target they can achieve in the 6 months after October as well. And the recurring request, if you know of a nation or a contact in your nation, in the government who we can contact, let me know. And I'll put that on to the acting foreign minister. The first time we've actually got a complete government, 12 out of 12, for a long, long time. And I know he's going to be going to Dubai as well. So that's very exciting. For those who haven't met before, it's an exciting thing. You'll feel you've met before, even though you haven't, because we've done this so often. But there's no substitute for it. There's no substitute for it. And I'm glad to tell you that Salvos Moussakitis, who is the new chair of the Mandate Commission, will also be attending. So that's exciting. And Luca, I hope you'll be able to, if you haven't done it already, I hope you're going to be able to get your ticket organized as well, and then we'll get that sorted out.
I will. I think I'm still in the process of figuring out my dates.
Okay.
Confirm that I will be there. So I just need a few days. Probably I will
Yep.
be.
No problem. It's just one thing I can tick off myself then, which is great. I'm really glad that at least 11 out of 12 will be there. Hopefully it'll be 12. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of the evening. So chairs of committees, just get your travel organised if you can. Talk with me if you need to try to make the plan, the objective, set the objective and deliver it between now and October the 29th. And one thing for the future as well. I think Asgardia is going to be in demand. We're doing so well. And last word to our viewers, if you like what you're seeing here, please do join. It's €100, dollars or pounds to be a resident for a year, and that entitles you to vote and to fully participate in the civic life of Asgardia, and even to stand for the Parliament as well when we have elections. I'm Len Topic, I'm the Chair of Parliament. Big thank you to Rebecca, who runs these absolutely superbly, together with Linda and Aliona. And last word to Ikirby, and then we'll close. Ikirby?
Limbit, I also do have updates for the Contracts Act. I was going to send that out to you so you can be able to review.
That'd be great if you can. That'd be good. I'll be able to look at it the weekend. I can't do it today or tomorrow because I've got to follow up with John and further, but please do send it to me. It'd be really good. Thank you. That's great, in fact. Really good. So thank you, and thanks to Ikirby and everybody, because we're really on the way. No, thank you. It's good. Yeah.
And one more thing, Ferda, this is for thing. Ferda, I was hoping that we could set up a meeting about the embassy to just do some touch points and see some updates on what we had in store. Just wanted to see if we can get some time together as well, Ferda.
Ferda?
Sorry, we have a minister right now. First, let's have a meeting with him. After that, we will talk about these kind of things. Maybe we will hold this project for a while. After a structure being made, we will deal with it.
Yeah. But it'll happen. It'll happen. And now that we got
that's exactly what I'm talking about.
The minister needs to get into the swing, into the habit, and understand the job. But yeah, it's all happening. And you're right. And I still expect the first embassy to be in Turkey, probably. A very important country for us. So thank you, everybody. Do please, if you like it, thank you, everyone. And do please advertise residency of Asgardia to your colleagues. It's an exciting time. Space is going up the agenda. And whatever happens in terms of any dispute between Donald Trump and Elon Musk, his legacy project is probably footprints on Mars and footprints back on the moon. And those are exciting prospects. And I think there's a new space race between China and America, who's going to get there first. But we don't have to be part of the space race. We can travel with the winners. That's the advantage of not being involved in Earth politics. Thank you, everybody. We can stop the recording. Have a great evening. And I shall do the documents for John and Ferda this evening. And then I can get on with the other matters which we've been discussing too. Okay.